Let's go, people. Back by popular demand. It's your boys, Barber, the Better. Here to bring you some more winners on this weekend slate. We got some Saturday football now, fellas.
Let's go.
Fellas and ladies, sorry. You know, we getting close to the playoffs. Start getting them Saturday games. Now
no more bye weeks. You know what I mean? Everybody got to play.
They're all primetime games now. So let's go, man. Without further ado, let's get into this game. We got the Houston Texans heading to the Kansas City Chiefs. Texans are getting 2.5. The over-under, it's a low one, 41.5. What you think about this?
This game's fishy, man. This smells real fishy to me, man. So you got this Mahomes injury. His ankle got tore up last week. They're saying it's a high ankle sprain. But how many times we seen him play with a high ankle sprain and still go off? Remember, was it last year? Boy lost his foot, disconnected from his body when they were playing the Jaguars, came back and went on the Super Bowl run. Like, dude is a monster, you know what I mean? Like, this dude got bionic ankles or something, man. It's always something. There was a game earlier in the season where he tweaked his ankle, came back in the game like nothing happened. So, it's fishy, man. They're talking about maybe they should sit him, maybe they shouldn't. I'm gonna go with the Texans in this one. I don't feel great about it, but in the chance that Carson Wentz is playing, I feel really good about it. But even if Mahomes does play, the pass rush in Houston is really good. I'll give them that. And if they're going to keep them going, the offensive line in Kansas City has been an issue for them all year. I think 2.5 points, I would love it more to buy it down to 3.5, honestly, to cover the field goal. But at 2.5, if Carson Wentz is playing, I like it. We'll see what happens. I'm going to rock with the Texans.
I'm going to go Chiefs on this one, man. If I could get the Chiefs for less than a field goal at home, you know, late in the year and after December on, like, I'll take that. That's kind of like an auto play for me. So let's go Chiefs at 3.5. I got no idea what the over-under. That's 41 is low as hell, but you could see it being one of those games, especially if what's his name?
Mahomes don't play. Yeah, and that's what I'm banking on, man. But we'll see what happens, man. You're right. And for the Saturday night game, we got the Steelers headed down to Baltimore in a division rivalry. Steelers are getting 6.5. The over-under is 44.5. How you feel about this one?
I'm going to take the Steelers in this one. I don't feel great about it, but, I mean, the Steelers, they play Baltimore every time. They got Lamar's number. I mean, I'm going to be really concerned if Watt doesn't play. It might change my mind, actually, in this game, but especially if you get it at 7. It's at 6.5 right now. If you get it at 7 for sure, I think Danger Russ keeps them close. You know how them games be. They always be field goal games, them AFC North games. So, that being said, man, I'll take the 6.5. I'll roll with that. What about you?
I'm going to rock with the Steelers too, man. This is a big if game, you know what I'm saying? If TJ Watt plays, I really like him. If George Pickens plays, I like him even more. But I'm going to go with history, man. And the Steelers have just owned the Ravens and Lamar specifically. I'm going to rock with the Steelers in this one. I do not feel great about it like you, but again, history repeats itself all the time. I thought that the last time they played, it was going to be the Steelers' chance. Psych, didn't work out that way. But, I'm sorry, the Ravens' chance. Didn't work out that way. But I'm going to learn from my lessons. I'm going to rock with the Steelers. Let's go.
I think there'll be some points in this one, too. Even though they usually is like the grinded out game, you know what I mean? I don't know. I think Lamar's trying to go for that MVP. Him and Josh Allen battling it out. I think he might put up some numbers this game. And you know Russ is going to try to chuck it, especially if Pickens there. So I can see the over in this game, too. And now game number 1 on the Sunday slate. Game number 3 on game number 4 on the weekly slate. But we got game number 1 on Sunday. We got the Cincinnati Bengals against the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns heading to Cincinnati. The Bengals laying 7.5, over under 46.5. What you think?
It's another tough one, man. Another AFC North divisional matchup. You know, this division likes to bang out, man. But I'm going to go with the Bengals in this one, man. Joey B and the boys is on fire on offense as they have been the past few weeks. And Jameis is benched, man. They took my boy Jameis out, man. He headed back to the bench. But we'll see what happens with DTR. I don't got no faith in the kid. We've seen this before. Didn't go well then. I don't think it's going to go well now. I mean, he's got a favorable matchup against this Bengals defense that's absolute ass. But I'm going to rock with Joey B and Jamar Chase and the boys, man. How you feel?
Same here, man. 7's a lot in the NFL, especially in the division game. But like you said, we've seen the DTR experiment before. It didn't work out. That's why he got benched. That's why Jameis was in there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this dude, he ain't going to do nothing special. The only chance they got is if the defense could hold them. Because sometimes the Brown defense, like Garrett and them show up and they make a difference. But that's the only way that they got a chance in this game. I just think Joe Burrow and chasing them is clicking, man. They should be able to light them up. Let's go.
Next on the slate, we got the Arizona Cardinals heading down to Carolina to play the Panthers. The Cardinals are favored 4.5. The over-under is 46.5. How you feel about this matchup?
Man, fade the Carolina Panthers. Again, if you watch this show, you know, besides last week, I finally got right. But every time I pick against the Panthers, they cover. Every time I pick them, they don't cover. But for the rest of the year, fade Carolina. Again, Cowboys scraped them as an underdog at home. And how the Cowboys scraping anybody? So, you know what I mean? I think definitely Arizona got a similar team, like talent-wise, to the Cowboys. They should be able to do the same thing. They should be able to win by a touchdown. Bryce Young's turned it back into a pumpkin. It was cute. He had a little couple games, but it's over. Bryce Young's still trash. You know what I mean? And the Cardinals' offense, they're explosive. They ain't going to be able to stop them. They should cover the touchdown.
Man, I learned my lesson last week, man. Took Carolina, and what the hell was I thinking, man? I don't know. I was trying to get cute out here or something. I'm rocking with the Cardinals.
Cowboys.
Yeah, maybe. It might have been, man. Maybe. You know what I mean? But nah, I'm rocking with the Cards this time, man. Them Panthers, bro, get the hell out of here, man. So, Bryce, better luck next year, man. Let's go Cards.
Let's go.
Shout out Kylie.
All right, let's go. Game number 3 on the Sunday slate. We got another division battle. We got the Philadelphia Eagles heading to the Washington Commanders. Eagles laying 3.5. Over under 43.5, I think it is. What you think?
Another divisional matchup, man. These joints is tough this week, man. They're making it hard, man. But pause. But I'm gonna rock with the Eagles, man. Fly Eagles fly on this one, man. We saw the Thursday night matchup last time they played, and it was close until it wasn't. Saquon started busting off 70-yard bangers, and it was a wrap. And the way that this team, the Commanders team, played against New Orleans last week, they were up big early, and then let the Saints come back into that game when the Saints don't got nobody out there. They were on a quarterback that just started his first career game. That was bad news, man. So I'm gonna rock with the Eagles in this one. I'm iffy about it, but I think it'll play out right.
Yeah, I think the same, man. I think the Eagles, their secondary is clicking right now. They got those young cornerbacks.
Guantanamo Bay, that boy good.
As long as they lock in with Terry McLaurin and them, as long as they lock in on him, that the Eagles pass rush has been able to get to Jalen Daniels. It's like, I think it's going to be similar to the last game that we've seen. All they want to do is run the ball. You know what I mean? That's going to keep it close, probably keep it. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, but they're going to try to run the ball. Washington, that's all they try to do is run the ball. You know what I mean? And then when they do pass, the Eagles secondary is pretty solid, and I don't think that Washington defense can stop the Eagles. Like, again, Saquon didn't do nothing last week.
Nah, so he's coming to eat. He's coming to eat.
Yeah, this one should be easy. Eagles, lock it up.
Breaking news! Michael Penix has been officially named the starter for the Atlanta Falcons. Kirk Cousins is headed to the bench. We got the Atlanta Falcons playing the Giants. Atlanta is favored by 8.5 points. The over-under is 46.5, I believe. How you feel about this one, Comissh?
Man, I feel like I should have took the same advice as the Falcons and benched Kirk Cousins' ass this week, and I would have won my fantasy league. But anyways, I like him better without Kirk Cousins. I've been telling everybody Kirk Cousins is a fraud, man. And I've seen another stat too. Not to get off the subject, but I seen a stat too. This guy was bigging up Kevin O'Connell, KOC for Washington, and he was showing that Kirk Cousins is 500 his whole career with everybody else, but with him, he's got him on a crazy winning record. Sam Darnold, negative record with everybody else. With him, crazy winning record. Josh Dobbs, negative record with everybody else. With him, 2-2. Like, so a lot of that is the coach Kevin O'Connell, man. I think Kirk Cousins is trash. So the Giants is trash. And I was a little bit wary of the 8.5, but now knowing Penix is playing, I'll take Atlanta on this, man. They should be able to beat him by 10 points. I think Penix is going to try to show what he got. If you watch that boy in college, man, he had some good weapons. He had the Dunze, he had that McMillan that's on the Tampa Bay. He had like 3 wide receivers that all got drafted to the NFL, but he be slinging, like he be chucking all over the field. If he does that, man, the Giants is toast. And who even knows who's even the quarterback for the Giants? Right? Because DeVito got a concussion, right? So
yeah, Drew Lock been walking around in a walking boot.
He was walking the boot, and I forgot the other dude's even name. He's so trash. So let's go Falcons.
Yeah, I'm rocking with you, man. Dirty Birds are back, man. Kirko's gone. Michael Penix, like you said, man, when he was at Washington, bro, that boy was slinging that thing. Pause. You know what I mean?
With no neck.
Yeah, straight up, bro. With the do-rag on, bro. That boy, every time I see him, he got the do-rag on.
Neck, bro. He still see the whole field.
That's funny,
yo. I'm telling you. Let's go, no neck.
Man. Nah, straight up, man. Dirty Birds are back, man. You remember the, we here, man. Let's go, man. Birds big. Let's go.
Lock in. Game number 5 on the slate. We got another division clash, AFC South. We got the Tennessee Titans against the Indianapolis Colts. The Titans are getting 3.5 and the over 42.5. What you thinking?
Ass. This game is trash, bro. I can't believe I'm gonna say it, man. I'm going with the Titans, man. You know, it's partly dog hunting and partly because Anthony Richardson, man, is just his own worst enemy, bro. Bro's super athletic, but he's really starting to look like a Jamarcus Russell, bro. That boy could throw the rock 1,000 yards, but he don't know what to do with it in the middle of the field, man. So I'm gonna go with the Titans. They benched Will Levis. Mason Rudolph is back to being the starter. To keep it by a field goal, I guess that makes you feel a little bit better about it. How you feel?
You said it right there. No more Will Levis. That means they're back on the market, right? Like now you can bet Tennessee again. Alert. Now you can bet Tennessee. Take the Titans 3.5. They got a good defense. Anthony Richards, he's gonna be the new Levis, and he's gonna throw 2 picks, get a fumble, do some dumb shit. Tennessee will do enough to do it. It's a division game. They hate each other. It means enough just to win. I'll take the 3.5. No Will Levis. Let's go. Mason Rudolph went like 20 for 26, 2 touchdowns last week. Let's go, Tennessee.
Next up on the slate, we got yet another divisional matchup. We got the Lions headed to Chicago to play the Bears. We got the Lions are favored -6.5. The over/under's 46.5. How you feel about this one?
This one is tricky, man, because you almost could see where somehow Chicago does something to make it competitive, but Caleb Williams is ass, man. I've been telling you guys, everybody thought he was the savior. Caleb's going to change the organization. He's a can't-miss prospect. He is trash. Like,
swing and a miss.
Yo, again, man, we said it. If you listen to us, man, everybody said it even before the season started. You can't do that shit that Caleb be doing at USC. You can't run around like it's Madden, drop back 20 yards, and then throw it 40 yards. That shit don't work in the NFL, man. You tried to do that shit last night like 4 or 5 times, man. It's not the same in NFL. Again, man, this is the time to bet against the Lions if there is one. I just can't put my money on Caleb. If I lose, if I put my money on the Lions and I lose, I can live with that. If I wake up the next day, I'm just gonna be kicking myself like, what'd you do betting on manicure boy? You know what I mean? Like, I can't do it. I gotta go with the Lions, man. If anything, even probably take the over because the Lions defense is banged up and without Montgomery, you'll figure Goff's gonna have to chuck it more, right? And Gibbs is crazy out the backfield anyway in the receiving game. So it should be some points scored in this, but I can't put no money on the Bears, man. So let's go Lions.
I'm rocking with you, man. Motor City boys, we back. Even with the Montgomery injury, actually, when Montgomery doesn't play, Gibbs averages like 100 yards running. Like, Gibbs props, stock is up. You know what I mean? You have to pay for it, but the stock is up. So I'm gonna rock with the Lions, man, because like you said, man, manicure boy just don't got it. You saw what he did last week against the Vikings, which was literally nothing. All the stats came in garbage time, which is what we've been saying all year. The Bears make games close in garbage time, and now they just don't even have it, man. You can tell the receivers out there running half-ass routes. They're just not in it, man. They know their season's over. They know Caleb's not the guy. They know that this coach is not the guy. It's a rebuild yet again in Chicago. Big Lions.
Yeah, man. To be honest with you, man, shout out to the Bears fans. You guys make me feel better about being a Cowboys fan. You know what I mean? Because this is the same shit like it was with Justin Fields. You guys are not going to bail on Caleb, right? It's not going to happen. But he's trash. So he's going to be trash for another 2 years, another 2 years of excuses. Oh, but he doesn't have an offensive coordinator. Oh, but he doesn't have this coach. Oh, but it's his first year in the system. All right, but why am I? Drake May's doing it down in New England. Mm-hmm. Right, he looked better than Caleb. He's making plays. It's his first year. They don't even have no offensive guru over there. The coach is defensive minded, Mayo. You know what I mean, right?
Look at Bo Nix. Bro, the Broncos are paying Russell Wilson $36 million this year. They got a cap hit of another $36 million for him next year. And guess what? They're like 9-5 in the playoff hunt. Bro, Caleb's not the one, bro. I'm sorry for you. Sorry for you.
He's done. Look at all the other quarterbacks that had worse situations. Coming into the season, they were saying that Caleb had the best for success. They were like, this guy's no number draft pick ever had this. Had a team with defense, a team with a Hall of Famer, Keenan Allen, All Pro, what's his name? DJ Moore, rookie lottery pick. Roman Dunze, like the Cole Komet, a stud tight end. Like you can't help this dude no more, man. He's trash, man. Give him some nail polish remover, sit his ass on the bench, man.
That boy need acetone, you heard? Next up on the slate, we got my New York Jets at home at MetLife playing the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams are favored -3. The over-under's 46.5. How you feel about this one?
Man, funny, right? The Jets get one win. Now they're my New York Jets. He wouldn't even.
They always my New York Jets, man. Even when we the worst, man, forever.
Last week, man, he wanted to claim him like a side chick, bro. That wasn't me. Nah,
hey, man. Hey, a win's a win, whether it means something or not, man. It feel good to get out the dumps, you know.
But this game's tricky, man. Again, this one's tough. I can see it going either way because you can see where Stafford just picks the Jets apart. But I don't know, man. For some reason, my gut's telling me the Jets. I take the Jets. Los Angeles got to go across the country to come over here to MetLife. Aaron Rodgers is just teasing all the Jets fans, right? Though, showing them what they thought they had all year now.
Devontae had him catching 200 yards.
Right, Garrett Wilson clicking. And Breece Hall came back. So let's go with the Jets. Take the 3 points, but even better than that, we both agree, man. There's gonna be some points in this game.
Shootout.
The over is a safe bet in this game, man.
Yeah, I'm rocking with the Jets, man. +3. Listen, take it from me. The Jets historically, in the last 2-3 games of the season, become the best team in football. All they love to do is ruin their draft order. We do it historically. There's been years we've been in the running for the 1-2 pick, go win the last 3 games of the season, picking 11. No chance of the rebuild, man. All we do is hurt ourselves, man. So we're gonna take this one. It's gonna be a shootout. There's gonna be points all over the place. You seen the Rams been giving up points. Last week against the Niners, that game was crazy. But look at that. They gave up 40-something to the Bills. The Rams are giving up points. The Jets are giving up points. The Jets have given up over 29 points to every team that's come into to play us in the last 5 weeks. There's gonna be points in this game. Jets +3, shootout, lock it in.
Yep. Lock it up, man. You heard the man. I agree with all that, man. It's for real. Like the Jets too, though. Another thing though is everybody isn't like they hard on Aaron Rodgers. Like everybody's like, oh, Aaron Rodgers, this and that. But who looks good the first year after the Achilles? Like I don't know anybody expected this. Like Kirk Cousins.
Kirk just got benched. Yeah, I was about to say Kirk just got benched.
Right. Go even to the NBA and look at the players that happened to. Look at Kobe. Look at Kobe. He was trashed the whole next year. Look at
my boy Clay.
What's his name too? Durant. KD took him at least a year to get back to himself. So I don't know. Everybody thought Aaron Rodgers was just gonna come back this year and be so great. I do think if Aaron Rodgers does play next year, he's gonna look a lot better than he looked this year. I think he is starting to finally come into it. You even see Aaron Rodgers take off running now. You ain't see that's like last week he was running.
You heard it here first. Jets Super Bowl next year. We coming, boy.
I don't know about all that, man. That's a reach. Don't put that on me. You know what I mean? But I'm saying I do think Aaron Rodgers getting back to himself. I think you're gonna see more Aaron Rodgers the rest of the season. The old Aaron Rodgers. So let's go. First game on the 4 o'clock slate. We got the Minnesota Vikings heading to the 12th man. Seattle Vikings laying 3.5. Over under 42.5. What you think about this one?
Skull! You heard? It's Big Sammy D. Pause. Damn, that was terrible. Big Sam Darnold out here, you know what I'm saying? And Geno might not play. He's hobbled. Even if he does, don't care. It's Geno. I'm rocking with the Vikings, man. You know what I'm saying? Brian Flores and that defense.
That's true.
They're going to be out here. DK Metcalf. He ain't looking like DK Metcalf this year, man. I'll tell you that. Jackson Smith and Jigba, though, he's been eating. I got him in the fantasy roster. He's eating through the playoffs. Shout out to your boy, Ohio State. You heard. But I'm rocking with the Skull Gang big on this one, man. How you do? How you feel?
Yeah, same, man. Again, can't bet on Geno. And again, too, I don't think Seattle's that much of a home field advantage like it used to be. You know what I mean?
Man. Ever since they stopped pumping that noise in, man, it ain't the same.
And they just rolling right now, Minnesota. Like you can see it. Like
bro, they want that. They see that Detroit is kind of weakened up right now, man. They see the Lions hurt. They're trying to creep up on them, man. They know the Bears ain't nothing, and I think that they feel that they're a better team than the Packers. Are they? I don't know, but I think that they feel that way.
Yeah, I can't trust Seattle. I'm gonna go Minnesota all day. And again, if Geno plays or not, either way, I think they should be able to win by that, no problem. So lock it up, Minnesota, easy money.
Skull bang. Next up on the slate, we got the New England Patriots going up to Canada to play the Buffalo Bills. Bills are favored minus 14.5. It's a lot of points. Over unders 46.5. How you feel about this one?
I'm gonna take the points, man. Just rule of thumb in the NFL. I mean, I didn't do it last week with the Baltimore because the Giants is just so trash and DeVito and them. But Drake May showed some signs, man. The boy be running around. He could even, even hit him with the back door pause, get him by the hook. So just Bills win by 14. I think I'll take the points in this one, man. It's a division game, rivalry. Again, the Patriots been showing fight. Christian Gonzalez is locking up somebody on the Bills, so let's go.
Yeah, I'm rocking with the Bills, man. I'm going with the MVP, JA17, man. Shout out my boy JD, that's his boy. Man, I don't know, man. It's just in Buffalo, that Canada air is different, man. I think Josh Allen, he wants that MVP. He knows that this is his year. I'm going to rock with the Bills in this one. That's a lot of points. I'm not saying I feel great about it, but I feel better about that than trying to go with the Pats. Drake May has been impressive this year. I'm not going to take that away from him. And you're right, Christian Gonzalez is locked down, but he can only lock down one guy. And Josh Allen don't care who he's throwing it to, man. That thing going to somebody. So, and to be honest with you, I'm rocking with a JA rushing prop, man. He probably going to run for like 40 out there, man. That dude is just something different, man. So I'm going to rock with Buffalo with a big number. Let's go.
Third game on the 4 o'clock slate, we got the San Francisco 49ers heading to Miami to face the Dolphins. The Niners are getting 1.5, over under 44.5. What you think, man?
It's another tough one, man. Like, both of these teams are pretty bad right now, man. If we're being honest, dude. They're just not playing to the caliber that the rosters are. Like, it's crazy. They're both star-studded, and they're just not getting it together. In this matchup, I'm going to rock with the Niners, man. I just think that they were embarrassed last week with my boy, this whole story about him not wanting to go into the game. Like, and that's not the kind of team they are, man. I think they're going to want to come back, prove something. The Dolphins are done. I believe they got eliminated last week statistically, and they don't stand a chance, man. They're just not clicking. Ever since Tua got hurt, came back, he was putting up numbers. Last week he was atrocious against the Texans defense. That was terrible.
Yeah, if I got to pick, I'll take the Niners too. I think overall, the Niners roster is more talented. If they show up, the Niners should have a better defense. You see Odell asked for the release. He got signed by the Bills. Yo, my man.
Oh, I didn't see that he got signed by the Bills.
Okay. It's crazy though, right? These dudes. They be killing the system though because, right? So Odell asked to be released by the Dolphins, right? Mm-hmm. All right. So they still paid him his whole salary the whole time he's been there, right? And he probably won on the release because they probably owed him some money. They probably just said, all right, we'll just give you this, just go away, right? Whatever, right? Then he gets picked up by Buffalo, and he gets like a $1.3 million deal. There's only like 3 games left. Like, yo, my man, he be killing them. Like, what's he gonna do? He's washed. Like, he ain't doing nothing. Like, he's like the 5th best receiver on the team. Like, I don't even know. You know what I mean? What is he gonna do? Like, but that's crazy. But yeah, man. Go back to the game. I'll take 49ers, man.
Next up on the slate, we got the Jaguars heading to Vegas to play the Raiders. Raiders are favored minus 1.5. That's crazy. Over unders 39.5. How you feel about this?
I love the Jags in this game, man. And I don't think I said I love the Jags in any game all season. You know what I mean? But I think they're fighting, man. You seen Mac Jones out there trying to res and shit. You see him doing that? You know what I mean? He out there celebrating. They still having a good time, man. Like. The Raiders is just done, man. They're not fighting no more. They lost Max Crosby. You see at the press conference, man. They're done. The team's done, and Ritter is trash. Like the only thing he can do is run the Riddler. You know what I mean? Like he can run the ball. This ain't college, man. He ain't gonna be able to do the triple option. This ain't Air Force playing Navy. You know what I mean? Like he ain't gonna be able to put up enough points to keep up with Jacksonville. Man, I love Jacksonville in this game. Jacksonville on the money line. Jacksonville wins outright. I think Jacksonville could even beat them by a touchdown. This shouldn't be close, man. Go Jags.
Yeah, I'm rocking with you, man. Go Jags, man. Like you said, I mean, I agree with everything you said. The Raiders are trash. They're done. Coach about to be fired. Yep. They want that number 1 pick real bad. They want to go get Shador. That's their future plan. So I'm rocking with the Jags. Brian Thomas Jr. Tutty, lock it in. Easy money.
And you see that Ritter, he's the only quarterback that can't even get the ball to Bowers. right? No, he's the rookie.
Yo, he was missing him crazy, bro.
He's like this dude, every other game, the dude's got 12 catches, 13 catches with any quarterback. I'm talking about with Aiden O'Connell, with Gardner Minshew, not with good quarterbacks. Riddler's trash, man. There's a reason why this guy wasn't even on a roster to start the season. Think about it. There's 32 NFL teams. Every team got 3 quarterbacks at least on the roster, especially in the preseason. Desmond Ritter was not on anybody's team. He wasn't on no one squad. That shows you how talented he is. He shouldn't even be playing. It wasn't this point of the year he wouldn't be. He's probably the worst quarterback in the NFL.
Bro, this cat wasn't even on the roster and Will Levis was starting. That's how bad bro is. That's crazy.
Yo, even the quarterbacks on the Saints had jobs. You know what I mean? Those guys is trash. Like, he is bad, man. Really trash. Let's go, Jags. Lock it up. Easy win, man. Just throw the house. Let's go.
Put the mortgage on it.
That's it, man. Put the car note on it. You know what I mean? Let's go. Let's go. Sunday night. NFL Sunday night. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers laying 3.5 against the Dallas Cowboys. Going to Jerry's World. Over under 48.5. What you think about this one?
Sorry to say, man, I gotta rock with them Bucks, my boy. Baker and the boys are cooking right now. Mike Evans is going for that 1,000-yard receiving. He's done this in 11 years almost now. Like, yo, that dude's a beast, man. Future Hall of Famer right there. He got his ring.
He missed like 5 games, right?
Bro, with a hammy, yeah, bro. That dude's different, man. And they're moving that rock. You know, I personally, I thought that when Godwin went out and he had his hamstring injury, that they were just gonna fall face first. Yeah, and they didn't, bro. Baker's a fighter, bro. Shout out to Baker and the boys, man. They're doing their thing, and I'm riding the wave. I'm rocking with the Bucks. How you feel?
Yeah, man. Again, I don't bet on the Cowboys. I'm a Cowboys fan. I won't put money on this game. But if I was, I would be throwing that house on the Bucks. I'm trying to tell you, it doesn't even look right. Like, this game doesn't make sense for the Cowboys. Like, if you think about it, the Cowboys can already not run the ball at all. At all. Like, we're trash at running the ball. Rico Dowell, trash. No run game to think of. Right? Unless the only one game we look good running the ball was against the Bengals, and even the Giants look good running on them, right? So now we can't run the ball, right? Mm-hmm. All right. So now the Cowboys can't run the ball. So now they make them one-dimensional. All right. So now you got to go against Todd Bowles blitzes. Crazy. Cooper Rush, man. The Cowboys gonna have to chuck the ball. No Stephon Diggs in the secondary. This just lays out perfect for Tampa Bay, man. I'm telling you, for Baker and them to be chucking it on us. Baker gets rid of the ball quick. He don't really fuck around and hold on to the ball. So the fact that Parsons is gonna be chasing him is his only really threat. I mean, we lost Overshown, the linebacker. Like, the whole defense is depleted. The offense is not going to be able to run the ball. So all you have to do is zone in on and blitz on Cooper Rush. This is going to be ugly, man. I'm telling you, for a Cowboys fan. Again, I don't bet on it, because if I bet on it, my whole house would be rooting for the Cowboys to win, and that would mean me to lose. But man, I don't bet against the Cowboys. But if I was, this is the game. I'm telling you, this shouldn't even be close, man. Run to the ticket window to lay this bet in, especially because it might go up to 4 right now. It's 3.5. I'm telling you, run the As a Cowboys fan, man, the season's over, man. They don't stand a chance in this game. Let's go. The moment everybody been waiting for. Big bet jet parlay today.
Here.
Won't change your life, change your day.
You know that.
Gotta be plus 1,000. You know the parameters, man. With that being said, give it to the people, man.
All right, for this week's Big Bet Jet Parlay, we got 5 legs plus 1057. First leg, we got the Arizona Cardinals minus 2.5. Then we got the Philadelphia Eagles minus 2.5. Then we got the Jets versus Rams game to go over 43.5 points. Then we got the Minnesota Vikings minus 2.5 and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers minus 2.5. That's 5 legs plus 1057. Lock it in and let's get this money, baby.
Okay, let's go. For the play today, nice and simple. Jags plus 1.5, minus 115. Easy money. Lock it up. And let's go. For the parlay today, we got 4 simple legs. Bring you back plus 541. First leg is the Tennessee Titans to get 6.5 points. Move the line up to 6.5. Second leg is the Jets and Rams game. Move the over-under to 43.5. Third leg is the Arizona Cardinals minus 3.5. Fourth leg in the Cowboys and Buccaneers game, move it up to 43.5. Those 4 legs bring you plus 541. Thank me tomorrow.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Remember, for those daily plays, make sure to follow us on all social media platforms. Only gamble what you can afford to lose. Never chase your losses. Like, comment, subscribe.
And as always, thank me tomorrow.